So this topic, I cannot tell you how many times I got tagged in it. I'm sure you guys got tagged in it as well. So we got to talk about Dwight Howard.
Hey, man, y'all know for this one, I got to put the shades on. Dwight Howard, man, got exposed, man. We got to put this out, man. We got to put this on, man. Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to try my best.
A permanent pause.
I'm try my best to explain
part.
this whole situation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
After some previous allegations of assault, battery, and false imprisonment, Dwight Howard admitted to meeting with the man who accused him to hook up, but denies forcing him to participate in a threesome. And he says everything that happened was consensual. But the man who accused Howard said that he brought a man who wanted to be addressed as Kitty. Dwight also said he only stopped the sexual acts he was doing with the man when he realized he did not enjoy it. So thoughts on the situation? It's been going everywhere.
You go first, bro. I'm about to take a gummy behind this joint right here, man.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead, Cam.
Nah. Listen. Before they say something, I ain't gonna lie, man. As a straight man, it's tough to talk about with niggas who mess with the same sex dude, you know what I'm saying? Just because I cannot relate. But consensual is consensual. You hear me? Period. If a motherfucker tell you, nah, bro, I ain't cool with that shit, and you still do it, bro, that's grape. That's grape. You know what I'm saying? So we finna get into what they saying. Y'all already see how I feel about it. We gonna see what they say. Slat.
This is a lot. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah.
That's on the situation. That's a lot to uncover. Personally, I feel like the man who, accused Dwight Howard of all this, I don't like the fact that he tried to make it seem like, he was lying, like that situation never happened, because now you coming back and saying that it did happen.
That's the same person?
I'm almost positive it's the same person from before. Because in this person's shoes, I feel bad for the person who accused him, because I just feel like for anybody in any situation where you feel...
Let's be clear, because I'm still learning this situation. Him accused, let's use names so I know who you're talking about.
Okay. So the person's name is, I gotta find it, Stephen Harper?
So let's just call him Steve. So I know you're talking about.
Okay,
Steve.
cool. Steve accused Dwight Howard of false imprisonment, like all that stuff. And earlier on, we know Dwight Howard denied it. So I'm saying I feel bad for Steve, because if they were in a situation, which I mean, like this year, if you do as you please, do what you want to do. But don't come back.
That's why I'm here.
Let her
Bro, why they keep on cutting Shorty off?
go though, man.
That's
We
what I'm
didn't want to. We let her finish her statement.
I just
shit
feel
show.
like you can't double back and say that it was a lie and then come back and say,
It didn't say,
that did happen, but it was consensual, because
But
everything that you said prior, now, one, we don't believe you because you were trying to cover up a situation where you made somebody else feel uncomfortable when they were clearly comfortable in their skin, even engaging, speaking to you. And now it's like a whole blown up story that it didn't need to get to this point, but it did, because you lied about what initially happened.
yeah, it should automatically, what he's saying, bro, what he's saying should automatically, the nigga Steve, what he's saying automatically should be like viewed as right, because the nigga, the defensive nigga already got caught lying. It should be he should already won the case right there. Case should be over with. Now, listen, y'all, man. I just started using this minoxidil shit, you know what I'm saying, yesterday, man. This what the beard looking like. I'm going to show y'all my progress, man. This what the beard looking like right now. This 2 weeks, no cut. 2 weeks, no cut. That's what the beard look like right now. On this side, it's a little worse. You know what I'm saying? Been 2 weeks, no cut, man. Gonna get the cut tomorrow. Should start using minoxidil today, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna see how the beard progress go, you feel me? Back to the video. Slap.
Yeah. I feel like to Steve, like that's not fair, because clearly this was, a conversation that was made between them. You brought somebody else that the person didn't even know, and then initially
That's
tried
the
to make
part
them
I'm
seem like
getting
a
a little
liar.
confused on. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to cut you off. It's a third party?
Yes.
It's
So
three
Dwight
niggas.
Howard, yes. So Dwight Howard brought somebody else named
That's why
Kitty.
I said let's get the
Y'all
name.
been
That's where
niggas
he
been
fucked up
rapping
at.
about threesome so
Kitty?
long.
He like, who the
He
fuck
took
is this
it the
nigga?
other way.
Yeah, okay, that's why I was saying
Yeah.
same name. So now so just so I'm clear, I don't want to interrupt you. I want
Yeah.
you to get your point across so you don't got to go on,
Yeah.
check out the stat and do it.
Yeah.
So basically, Dwight Howard and Steve met up, but Dwight Howard brought Kitty with him.
Yes.
That's what
Okay,
fucked
go ahead.
up.
Finish what you're saying.
Yes,
All right,
and
yeah.
so that's not fair. Like that was never stated. And
Yeah.
now
That's
you out
fucked
here
up.
trying to make it look like Steve was stupid when you was the one who initiated everything. And then you said that you stopped because you realized he didn't like it. Like the
Who's
whole
he, though?
situation.
Who's he?
Dwight Howard said he stopped
They
because
said
you asked,
that Steve,
because Steve didn't
like
like it.
Is Steve Kitty?
No.
Kitty
No.
is another nigga.
Dwight Howard brought Kitty. So
So
Steve
that's
didn't
why
even
I was
know.
No, bro, okay, listen. The story is, she literally explained that these niggas are slow as hell. I ain't gonna lie, these niggas slow in a bit. Okay, listen. So the story is that Dwight Howard met up with this nigga Steve. They were gonna link up and do whatever, niggas do. When Steve got there, Dwight Howard had brought somebody else named Kitty. Steve didn't agree to that. You know what I'm saying? He just wanted the one-on-one action. He didn't want no threesome action. So when the other motherfucker came, he automatically felt like, all right, hell nah, I ain't fucking with that shit. And it makes sense. You get what I'm saying? That's like that's like going on a date with a female. You get what I'm saying? That's like taking a female on a date and her one of her friends that's big as hell, ugly as shit, dark as fuck, come on a date with you. You feel me? You gonna be like, oh hell nah. Because you already knowing if you paying for her, you gonna have to pay for the friend too. And she big as hell. It's no way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the same type of situation. So hell yeah, nigga gonna be uncomfortable. You feel me? That ain't what I signed up for. I want you. Not the extra. You know what I'm saying? So it made sense all the way through, you feel me? And that shit crazy to Dwight Howard, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could tell he was a little sussed already. So it don't really take nobody as surprise because we already knew. We already knew that he was like that. You know what I'm saying? It's no surprise. No
He was
surprise.
coming.
So just
This is
because I want you to
confusing.
finish your point
Yeah.
before me and Mase speak, because I would love to hear a woman's
Yeah.
point of view on this. So basically, just so that me and Mase are clear, Dwight Howard was supposed to meet Steve. When they met up, the nigga had Kitty with him, and Steve is like, Steve is like, hold the fuck on, I ain't signed up for Kitty.
Right.
I signed up to meet
But
you.
Dwight.
Exactly. That's what I just
and
said.
Dwight Howard is basically saying,
What's so- Man, I ain't gonna lie.
and Dwight
Oh,
Howard
my
is basically
goodness, yo.
saying, nah, Kitty,
Yeah.
cool, you gonna have some fun, it'll be all right.
These the childish oldest
Kitty
niggas
fun is
I've
a good
ever met,
time.
bro.
Is that correct from what
Like,
I'm
Yes.
niggas laughing the whole
So
time.
guys,
How's this
I
shit
just
funny,
wanna
So who
bro?
didn't like it? Kitty or Steve?
Steve didn't sign up for any of that.
Oh.
Steve was
Steve wanted one-on-one.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Dwight
Steve,
Howard
yes.
was basically like, you gonna like this anyways. Like, that's to Steve, like, what is, and then not only that, Steve didn't like it. Then Dwight Howard went and like lied about the situation, saying that it never happened. So then you got Steve looking stupid, trying to like help Steve's name. And
See?
then now Dwight
So
Howard
this
came out
is-
and said,
So
We
not-
gotta watch what we say because I was gonna say something.
Yeah, but not that's what I'd let her explain.
Yeah.
And I love Stats'
nigga
point of view.
Cam.
She doesn't give
I
a
don't know,
lot
that's-
of point of view.
that's
She don't
Mase.
welcome this stat. She been
Cam,
feeling
that's
away.
Cam.
Yeah.
Cam cool.
For a little minute.
That nigga Mase slow than a
So,
bitch.
I want
Mase
her to
slow
get
as
her
hell.
point across. But what I will say is this. Steve, if this is the same person from months ago, was DMing us, talking not us,
You.
nigga.
He didn't DM me.
It is what
It is what it is.
It is
Stop
what
it.
it is, page.
Mace probably fuck with that shit too. How much he
None
fake
of us
laughing and shit.
personally. Let's be motherfuckers. Let's be clear. Trying to explain his side of the story. You know, our producer in Miami, shout out to Kevin Spence. You know, Kev, we miss you and everything. Much love. But we have all of Steve's DMs on the Is What It Is page of him saying, I got all the proof. He said how he drove to Dwight's house and all this other shit, and he's DMing the Is What It Is page.
Wow.
And at this particular point, I was like, it's no concrete facts about it, so I didn't want to accuse Dwight Howard of anything. And when we posted something about it one time, this was during the summer, and when we posted something about it, Dwight had texted me, and you made fun of me. And he's like, yo, can we have a conversation about what's going on? And I was like, nah, because it's like, and don't get me wrong, Dwight Howard was cool with me. I don't give a fuck what you do on your own time and whatever, that's all good. I agree with Stature, ain't got to lie about it. But I didn't want to get involved with that because I was like, until these court documents came out, I don't like accusing anybody of anything, so I left that alone.
Yeah.
But
Nigga,
I wanted
the judge.
Stat to say what she said, give her opinion so that me and Mase could fully understand before we give our opinion. And just so I'm clear before I give my opinion after Mase gives his opinion, Dwight Howard lied and said he never met Steve ever. Come to find out, he did meet Steve, and not only did he meet Steve, he brought somebody named Kitty with him to meet Steve. And Steve said, hold the fuck on. I thought this was a one-on-one. Now you got me in a threesome with Kitty. Dwight Howard says...
And he wanted to leave.
Dwight Howard says, nah, Kitty, cool, it's all good. Steve may be scared. We don't know how big or tall or small pores that Steve is because Dwight Howard's 6'10", fucking diesel nigga, pause. Yeah. Now he may feel and threatened to stay because the reason that this only stopped, according to these documents the Stat is saying, is that he looked at Steve and Steve didn't like it.
No.
So that's the only reason it might have even stopped. And I could tell, not Nick, crazy. But my other man in the control room is shaking his head like, this is some crazy ass shit. This is nasty.
Now, this is where I'm going to start. Before I talk about Dwight, before we talk about
your disclaimers means why.
Where is he going?
I don't know what kind of disclaimer this was. Your disclaimers is crazy. Be careful.
Yo, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey,
we got to stop telling people, I don't care what you do on your own time. Because we do care. Cam is lying if he tell you, I don't care what you do on your own time. And then Stat follows up. And women, you got to stop. For real, put the camera on me. For real. We got to stop telling niggas what you do in your own personal time has nothing to do with me. It does, my nigga. If you call, come on, man. Yeah, it does matter. It does matter. Those are the lies that are going on in society. We tell people it don't matter, but behind your back, it matters. Yo. And that's what we gotta first start off by saying.
Bro, why would you give a fuck what somebody else do in their household though, famo? That's not up to you, bro. Whatever people do behind their closed doors don't pertain to you, fam. They closed doors is they closed doors. Your closed door is your closed door. That's like saying somebody give a fuck about what you got going on at the house with your female, bro. Nigga, we don't give a fuck what you got going on, nigga. Now, it is some people who care, though. They be them weird motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And it was a stat proving that people who idolize celebrities in such a way as that have lower IQ naturally, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, most of us don't care what people got going on, bro. Let them have fun in their own domain. You know what I'm saying? They got their own stuff going on, bro. It don't pertain to you. So no, we don't give a fuck what they got going on. Yes, may they get judged for it? Yeah, maybe. But do we care what they do? Deep down? No. I might talk about it, but I'm not gonna get off the air and be like, I'm still worried about that nigga shit. Like, no, I'm not. I heard about the Dwight Howard shit yesterday. I woke up today saying I'm gonna do a reaction on it. But do I really care what the hell Dwight Howard got going on? No. It don't pertain to me. It don't mess with me. You know what I'm saying? It don't resonate in none of my daily life. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to think about this. I don't have to deal with this. It's nothing I deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he's saying that. We finna get into it. I just want to see what he say. You feel me? I ain't gonna do him wrong on my reaction channel. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so you hear Stats saying this because what people do in their bedroom, that's between them.
Yeah.
not necessarily true, but I understand.
Not okay. You see how it said not necessarily true, but he couldn't say a reason why. I just told you I just told y'all the reason why that it don't pertain to us. He can't tell. You tell me a reason. Tell me a valid reason why what somebody do in their bedroom pertain to you. I'll give you a reason right now that you could say is that you want to know what they got going on because you might want to join one day. That's the first that come with my answer if you try to answer that. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, why else would you care what somebody else got going on in their bedroom? Comments open.
You get what I'm saying? Because you telling them it don't matter, but then it does matter.
How?
And anybody watching this knows it does matter.
But
even
how?
to people that participate, it matters.
To them? But how does it to you?
It don't matter. And as soon as they find out, they're outing them, so it matters.
But how does it matter?
When it comes down to making money off the story, it matters. When it comes down to who dating you is gonna matter. When it comes down to if we're gonna look at Cam, but it's good to camera on Cam. When it comes down to if you're gonna be in the locker room with them, it matters. Because there's about 30 teams that did not sign Dwight Howard because it matters. So let's dispel.
I mean, they don't want to be around this nigga. I mean, if you know somebody gay, you not finna want to be around them, but you not finna be wondering, damn, I wonder if that nigga be taking dick and ass. If you wonder that, bro, you different. I ain't gonna lie, bro. If you wonder that, you different. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna be around no nigga that I know is like that. Especially certain, like if we in the locker room, I'm not gonna be naked around this nigga because I know he gonna be looking crazy. Like everybody gonna end up accidentally looking. It's not a purpose look. He gonna be doing it purposely. So of course I'm not finna be around him doing this because I know he that way. But to be honest though, I'm still not gonna be worried about what he do privately, bro. He like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to be on that type of timing with bro. So I'm not even gonna be worried about what bro got going on. I'm finna get what I got, get out the way quick so I could leave out the nigga presence ASAP because I know the whole time I put him in there, he looking at me. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying it don't matter to me because it really don't matter to me, but am I gonna have myself in an uncomfortable position? Hell no.
Know that. That's the first thing we gotta dispel. The second thing is that is consensual. It's never consensual if you surprise somebody.
That's true. That's true.
You say
that's a hit. Nah, that's facts. Hey. That's what I was just saying, bro.
And I don't be meaning to laugh. Sometimes I make myself laugh, but it's not funny. But it is funny.
Stupid, man.
Yo, he said it's consensual. So just think, you're somewhere, you're with somebody, and somebody walk out of the side door with a leprechaun outfit on. It's not longer consensual. It's not consensual. It's not consensual. Y'all want me to keep going? Because this makes sense. It makes sense, but people be lying, and folks can't get help if y'all lie. So that's not consensual. Consensual is agreeing beforehand on what's gonna happen. If it's not agreed to beforehand, it's not consensual. Young guys need to know this. Young ladies need to know this.
Okay, look, that's true, but it's not true because they could agree beforehand, bro, but in person, right before it happened, they disagree and not agreeing. Somebody could disagree beforehand, y'all link up and the vibes go right, and right before you get ready to do it, they agree, it's cool. So him saying that they gotta agree beforehand is not. It's not green. It's not green only because they could switch. They could change their mind anywhere through the time, and it changed the whole directive of how I go. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, if right before you finna do it or while you doing it, they say, no, don't do it. Or they say, no, I changed my mind. Anything along the sorts, you have to stop. You have to stop. And from the story of what I heard is Dwight Howard, he was saying that when he noticed that Steve wasn't messing with it, he stopped. So if that's the case and that's what really happened, then them charges do have to get dropped, because when Dwight Howard noticed that he wasn't messing with it, he stopped. He stopped. He said that he stopped. Steve said that he stopped as well. So the issue is not that if he did it inconsensually, it's that is Steve fucked up about the situation, because that could permanently scar a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That could permanently scar a nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Think about you being in that situation. You'll be fucked up, bro. You'll be fucked up.
It's not consensual if it's not agreed to beforehand. To put somebody on the spot and say, oh, it's consensual. No, it doesn't. Consensual doesn't work like that. Like growing up, I met a girl at the club. I tell her, listen, I only do the first night. If we got to wait, I can't do it. Because I don't got time like that. Tomorrow ain't promised. You know,
See,
I've
he a rich
changed
nigga.
since then a little bit, but
I ain't gonna say he a rich nigga now. I don't know, but I know back then when he was on Diddy hitting them dances with Diddy, which he say he not like that, but I mean he was Diddy number one artist. He was Diddy number one artist. Diddy was pushing that nigga the most out of all his other artists. You telling me you weren't giving that thing up to Diddy, bro? Hey, I'm connecting some, but anyways, though, he was hitting them dances with Diddy and shit. They was hitting them dances. Hey, man, tell me something, man. Tell me I ain't hitting the ballpark. Tell me that ain't a home run. Slap.
Bring that nigga back outside. Bring that nigga back. I miss that nigga.
Tomorrow is not promised.
I miss that nigga,
it's
man.
Tonight only. It's tonight only.
Bring him back out. That nigga was with me in the whole house. I like that nigga.
Yeah, Cam would say, what
Bro,
you
these
told
niggas
her?
gotta be high.
I told her it's tonight only.
Yo, man.
If it can't happen tonight, it never happened.
Oh, shit.
She said, well, tomorrow is going to be better for me. I said, I won't need it tomorrow. I need it tonight.
Got different options at that time. See, when I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be that nigga to say that though. You either gotta have money or you just gotta be that attractive to these females. I ain't gonna lie. 9 times out of 10 though, if you got money, bro, you could play that card. You could play that card if you got the money and you look decent. I ain't gonna lie.
But
he's not lying, yo. He's definitely not lying.
Yeah,
He's definitely not lying. So,
The niggas
said,
just
well, my
relate.
friend's
No.
going to be in town. I'm going to have a babysitter tomorrow. Forget the kids. Tonight or no night. Tonight is the
And
only
it's not
night
like you
that
even gonna be
matters.
out the house for that long, hell, bitch.
But
When I get done with you, ain't spending nothing. When I get done with you, you're gonna ship it out. You know what I'm saying? Same night, we don't do no layovers. You feel me?
I
That's a fact.
changed. I changed.
Hey, I'm not gonna comment on none of that. What I will say is I remember that. I remember those times, and I miss them. Because listen, you can't get mad at that though.
Yeah, that's consensual. You knew beforehand.
Yeah, you may say you could.
You can say he's rude.
He's rude. He's an asshole. Fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is he to tell me this, that, and the third? But he was straight up and down and didn't lie to you.
And I will always tell him, and if you talk to Cam, he's worse than me. We're the same. So if you think you're going to not do the night with me and go with him, he's thinking right now, I was at least going to give you to the hotel. He wants it right here.
Yo, you know what just you know what's funny that you bringing this up is that I remember how do I say it? I remember because you know you used to be a hardcore rapper and then figured out that you had sex appeal pause towards the ladies or whatever, and I started to see how you changed a little bit. Not
This nigga be, bro, these niggas be overly saying pause. Like, bro, you don't gotta say pause every sentence like that, my nigga. You don't, bro. We get it. This my first, as y'all can see, this is my first time watching them. I've never watched these niggas before, ever. So, it's my first time watching them and shit. These niggas doing the most, bro. They doing the most. I ain't gonna lie.
But your tactics were different.
The same killer.
Watch this shit.
Just a different tactic.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, Mase, y'all remember this? I said, yo, Mase, what you mean? We going to dinner. Cam,
little macaroni ain't gonna hurt.
Cam, man, we can't keep doing the same thing. You can't keep talking to
I think that's
people.
probably it about Dwight Howard, though.
I didn't understand your elevation. And this told you, he said, Mr. Childs.
Yeah, I think that's it about Dwight Howard, man. They just laughing and shit. Hey, so like I said, you definitely gotta know about consent, man. And I ain't gonna lie. Up until the point when you finna put it in, bro, shorty say like, if shorty say nah, or shorty stopping you, anything along the sorts, don't do it. Don't do it just to save yourself the headache, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Save yourself a headache, don't do it, bro. And it's really tough though, man, because you know, even if you do follow all the steps, they could still come back and hit your ass with that shit. You hear me? They still can hit your ass with that recall, man. But that's where saying ahead of time too and getting that okay a big green too, because therefore you got proof that she said yes. You know what I'm saying? Like how they was doing Bill Cosby and shit. It's crazy, you know. I really got nothing to say because it's like, bro, you could do everything right, it still end up wrong. You know what I'm saying? And it's tough. It's tough these days having to deal with that, bro. You got to be smart, man. You got to be that nigga. You got to be smart. You got to keep covered. If bitch say nah for the first night off the rip, man, get it out of there. You know what I'm saying? Get it out of there. You feel me? Get it out of there. If it's a little tough, get it out of there. Only mess with the easies if you going for the first night. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, though, y'all, man, y'all know what the fuck going on, man. It's been your boy Vic, man. If you like this video, you gonna like this one, but you better not click that motherfucker if you ain't liked, comment, and subscribe shit. You feel me? It's been your boy Vic. I sound like them, right? I'm playing. It's been your boy Vic, man, and I'm out. Peace. Jesus.